look at the frigate missions. That is always where we start. See what they bring home. This was a long exploration one, and I don't know what exactly to expect with these, but there's a silver frigate module, that's not bad, so at least some useful things came in. So that's kind of good, and quite a bit of money as well. Not too bad. And the thing is, even if you don't try to make money, you do. This is not a game where money is the hardest thing to do. Believe that. Storage for the ship, that is very good. That we can use. And again, 2 million coins. That's really nice. Distribute this the best we can. Something to sell. Not only, I'm going to sell these directly as well. That is for selling as well. As I said, I will have to clean up at some point, but I'd rather not sit and do that on stream. That's not necessary. So take those. That one goes there. So it was actually not those I needed, it's tritium, and that we will have to farm, so I might be able to send, what did I have, 100 and 800, that's 900, so I can send 2. Hello Wicked, I am quite good, thank you. Celebrating my first 100 hours on Permadeath, so yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I did not expect I would last that long, but that has surprised even me. So that was that. these I can build. I mean, it's not a bad thing having actually space for things. So where's my door? There. That was that. Then quickly actually leave the base until last today. So I'll go back here and then go to the anomaly and do a Nexus mission as the first thing. Well, the first thing would be to see if I can get good prices for any of the stuff I just got. So that one is okay, that one is okay. Why do I have sodium on my ship? That is not... Why do I have gold? There's so many questions here which... So as I said, I didn't clean up after myself yesterday, so... Yeah. Yeah, I know 100 hours is probably nothing for you. You probably have clocked 10 times that, but hopefully we'll get there. Keep saying something and doing something else, but as there was asteroids just outside the door here, then let's do some farming, and that is one of the things I have to do quite a bit of. Oh god, 10 wild creatures. How many? Actually, this is one of those I don't want to do, honestly. So, no Nexus mission today. I don't want to tame animals. That just get too much. And I actually think I only have slot for one. So... I don't think I actually have any milestones, but let's see. I might be wrong. No. Will do for now. That is it's one of those kind of Nexus missions that I honestly don't see the point with. Tame wildlife. Yeah, you can tame wildlife. You know what, maybe I should do it so I can actually show for those who doesn't know how to tame wildlife. That might be... It might be a instructional video in the end, so yeah, let's do it. I mean, sometimes you should do things to be nice, and I actually try to be that, so... Dense. What does that even mean? So I'm not on Columb. Am I? So if there's only one animal, then I might only have to do one. okay. That's okay. I think it's okay. I'll rather say like that. So the whole plan is you go up to the animal. But this is not easily trained. What? What? This seems very wrong. $42. Ah, God, you morbid. This kind of sounds like I'm going to do this all day. Am I missing something here? I don't know, I think I'm either being a mobbit or another thing I'm a little bit curious about is the discordant interface, because that sometimes offers you something. $504 nanites, but it's not really good. So what am I doing wrong here? Why did I take this mission? That's God. Going to try something before I actually I really don't want to be stupid, but I think I am. I'm a little bit to be honest, a little bit not entirely sure what I'm actually doing right now, but I was going to try something to see if it was on any planet or it was only on that one. And if it was only on that one, I'm literally I might be as as well, because this one was mainly flying, wasn't it? Something crawling up there, so. Investigating what? Not doing anything. Birdie num num. I might be doing myself some misfavors here. The rest is underwater. Oh man. You can tame birds, but that is very difficult. Man. I have a feeling I'm not doing myself a favor right now, but what was the last planet in this system? Sit down all the time. B-class. Not too bad.
Product received. Product received. Product received.
So we're back to the question, what does a smart guy do right now? not. Time will show. So this is another very hot planet, but question is there any wildlife? Well, there is some there. Okay, I don't have to take them, I just have to feed them, okay. And it works on any planet, good. So there's another predatory. They seem to be nice when I actually feed them. So if there's animal enough, then I should be able to do it here. They are dangerous. Okay.
Incoming storm.
Incoming storm. They put their love on you when you give them food. It's kind of weird. That was the last animal, so I actually have them all on this planet. I managed to feed 14, that's not too bad, so that's actually quite a start. Woo. Something I need to wake up to actually deal with. And, I actually should run this through. That is probably the right thing to do. We're waiting for the weather, and the good news is it normally resets the animals while when it takes a little bit of time. So that's actually worth doing as well. So this is a Nexus mission, and I need to tame 42 wildlife, and it seems like quite a lot, and I need to make sure I have enough pellets. Should be enough then. I actually think I only made 30 from start, so problem is there's a couple of predatory animals, so I need to stay cold. Keep my width and not panic and start shooting them, because then you can't feed a dead animal. That's impossible. Of course I pick up everything I can use that is around. So now they're just standing there waiting for me to feed them, or do things with them. Take them as pets or whatever. You can milk them. There's a lot of things you can do. You can ride them. You can take them as pets. This one you can extract berries and you can ride it. It's a predatory animal, so I don't really think this is half. They follow me like, well, and they poop. And you can pick up the poop, which is facium. So, yeah. Someone said to me that is disgusting. Actually, many cultures used animal poop for many things. So it might not be as disgusting as we as modern people make it. Yeah, I heard you say, why don't you use your scanner? Problem is my scanner doesn't really pick up. Well, there's a lot down there, so maybe actually it did. More poop. This is one of the problems with a lot of Nexus missions, that it's a very high number. This because it is supposed to be done in teamwork. So, yeah. I'm not picking those dihydrogen up because of the Sentinel. Words are no good.
Thermal protection falling.
And there's one thing you have to remember when you're walking around on planets like this. It drains your thermal protection, so make sure you have enough and can top up, because otherwise you might be in more than one sort of troubles. So, we're getting there. Ugh. The Sentinel is a very bad place for me. See, you're just a big pussycat. Good. You dangerous one. Oh. So, apart from me being stupid, then we actually managed to do it as pretty much was meant to, so that at least that was the weird part. Was it sent me to a planet which only had one animal, which I couldn't even feed. So apart from that, when I changed and looked at the other planets, it actually worked out. I'm actually glad when it pans out as it should. So happy days. Yeah. So go and hand in. So that was not too bad. So all this you can buy for Quicksilver, and it's a lot of it is cosmetic, one way or another, and I would say if you don't wanna go for these things, you kind of don't have to. It's not something which will give or take anything from the game. So you might wonder what I'm actually doing. The thing is, some of these things actually gives a little bit of bonuses, and I'm experimenting a little bit with that at the moment. Does it work? I don't know. I don't know at this point. So, if you notice when I take it off and put it there for a moment, my maneuverability is 886.9, and when I put this on, it goes up to 901.08. So it does something, and I'm actually keen on finding out what exactly it does. So curiosity killed the cat, you know. And I mean, it might be a good time to actually find out what exactly we get out of it. So it might take more before we really can feel it, but I just think if there is a possibility you can actually improve things with that, by all means, I'll be happy to experiment. And do I waste Quicksilver on something which doesn't really work? Then it's not too bad. then nobody else has to do the same. But if it works, then everyone can do that, and we even get a better. But one of the things I always been kind of wondering is, why can't I fly at more than 3,000 units per second? It always stop at 29 something. So I actually was wondering if that was a magical barrier, and it seems like it's not, so that's why I actually is doing these experiments. I will have to make the Quicksilver as I go, because I don't have a lot of them. So I'm going to engage this guy.
Hostile ships approaching.
Thing is, there was a reward on him, and that's actually not bad to get. A little bit here and there is always good. So, as I found a monolith with it actually shows up in the system now, so that's kind of nice. There's a black hole there, so let's go to that system and see what's in it. Space station is up there. I would not think that was good, but okay, aggressive sentinels on the planet under the space station. That is never a good sign, but by the way, if you want to see what I actually put on, the exhaust, you can put multiple on, and it's only the high ranking which will show. So if you don't know what the highest ranking would be, I believe is the one which is called chromatic. So well, yeah, that's what I put on, and yeah, that is cosmetic, but as it gives some bonus, I'm willing to try and see where and how we can get out of it. Some of it is quite expensive to acquire, so I will have to do a lot of different things to get to it. So I have augmentation I can put on. You see, I would like that one, so I at least have all around that. That is the two I have put on so far. And then we will see didn't I put one there? So that's the good things, at least, and I'm actually happy with that. I'm actually very happy with that. It seems to do something, and that is, of course, the important thing. To get your ship and things upgraded as much as you can. So it sounds like a joke. A coax got attached to your multi-tool. So nothing which they would pay for, so that's absolutely fine. So I don't mind farming the carbon from this centerpiece, because it's relatively easy to do, and I'm actually happy with that. Nothing I could use, so that's very often live. There's a traveler, I don't want to talk to him though. So see if I'm a little bit better today than I was yesterday. It was absolutely horrible. I did not get much out of talking to them. I felt the choices I got was kind of a little bit horrible. But yeah. was not useful, but at least he didn't get annoyed with me. So I take that, it goes in my killed creature. That was a little bit stupid what I did there, but okay, I only have one kill animals for now, but and that is that's fine. I will get more as we go on. That is always the thing. So using black holes, I'm just moving slowly towards the center of the galaxy. I'm actually thinking of if I should take a trip to a trading post, because that would it's always good to do a little bit of shopping, I think. Where are you? You are on that planet. That's what I have. That's not a planet, it's a moon. Okay. That's actually fine. I don't want to be a planet racist or anything. There's no need for that. Moons can be just as pleasant as planets. They just seem to be smaller.
Technology recharge.
Seems like it's a little bit cold here, but usually I go for the boxes there is on the around, because those sometimes provide me with something I can use. Say that it's not necessary how can you say it? It's not necessary you find gold That is for sure. But what is gold in this game? Well, that's kind of a good question, because is there anything which really make you rich? Well, there's a lot of things which can be quite expensive, and you can earn a lot of money on them, but make you rich, there's no single thing I feel that do that for you. But it's combinations of things. Which actually can make you rich. If you really want to be rich from things, then you need to start producing luxury products. I still think the most expensive things in the game is the stasis. I mean, these is 1.5 million a piece. This is 1.5 million. The stasis is 15 million a piece. So if you produce a high amount of them, then the same with the fusion igniter. You can make loads of money on that as well. I'm actually tempted to go for that cobalt for one simple reason. I do use a lot of cobalt for my iron batteries, so when I come across it easily to get, it would be silly not to do it. And I have said that cobalt you can get it on any planet. You just have to find caves. There will always be some cobalt you can get from the caves. And that is, of course, useful. So there's a cave here. I don't know if it goes underground. Looks a little bit kind of scary. So that one will always have cobalt and something else. cobalt and ionized cobalt, so that's cobalt and cobalt. And those down at the ground as plants, so that's not them. There is the cobalt and tritium, so they are always useful, and I would always say as a survival trick, cobalt is your friend. Just be careful with those pesky hazardous plants. They are honestly not funny to encounter. So that was a little bit lecture how to find cobalt. Get up there. We'll get there, so that is at least part of the way. Jesus, stupid. Be careful with using your jetpacks. Sometimes you get yourself into trouble. I'm very good at that. And I'm not even trying that hard. Oops. Sometimes I just catch something in the corner of my eye. That of course is something I need to kind of deal with. So we are kind of ready to the black hole. It is down there somewhere. Maybe I should just go to space and then navigate from there. Because sitting on a planet won't really help. So it's there. Go. We are ready to take a jump. So black holes work like hyper jumps, and you come out in the system and you might run into freighter battles or whatever there is. Talk about the devil. problem with these is there's so damn many ships. The quicker you can get them done, the better it is. What sometimes really annoyed me was that you didn't get much out of them. Yeah, you get your rewards, but I normally manage to actually shoot the raiders, and then you don't get any. Oh, you got sentinels on you. At least it seems now that the raiders are a little bit better protected with their shielding, so must feel so bad to know you are the last one standing. If I was him, I would have run.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Where is it? Okay, it's one of them with a horrible thing sitting in front of the hangar deck. It's really so you come out and you literally fly into that every time. It's a C class, so that's only the reward I'm interested in. I don't even want to inspect it because it won't really give me anything that I can use. As I said, you fly into it every time. Ugh. some of these. These I chuck over my freighter. Suspicious pulse engine. What does that give? Boost and fuel efficiency. So everything else I have 3 on. This one I only have 216 in boost, so it's not even close to those I have. So I just put it there. And I heard this was stopped, so I prefer it runs all the time. I am actually at least idle. If I'm in a battle or something like that, then I will leave it, but if I'm not doing anything particular, running around or stuff like that, then I actually prefer just to have it running. So just have to check what's actually there. C, B, B. Okay, not great, but it is as it is. Sometimes you win in the lottery, sometimes you don't. Most times you don't, so. Nothing I could provide would be useful, so I will just accept that and that's actually fine. I'm okay that I can't, well, I can sell anywhere, but I can't get top dollars for my merchandise. That's absolutely fine. It's actually cool. It is as it is, and I don't really want the game to be anything else. Oh, sorry. Oh. Some felt. Well, it's not bad. And how are you doing? I just lost a window. That was not useful. There we go. Well, you're very welcome to... don't do that. I'm sitting fiddling around with Windows right now. Not doing what I wanted them to do. Nasty buggers. Now you're very welcome to come around. Yeah, but... Yes, I am. And I've been that for a very long time. I don't do well with controllers. I have honestly tried from time to time, and that doesn't really go well. In the old days, I was quite good playing with joysticks and stuff like that. I even tried that not so long ago. It doesn't really work anymore. I've gotten too much keyboard mouse. So yeah. So yeah, I'm sitting on a very normal gaming PC with all the normal things, Windows 11 underneath, and yeah, fighting with that from time to time. I mean, I have learned a little bit about Windows over the years. Oh, I have a quite good graphic card. I have a... Well, it was new when I bought it. NVIDIA GeForce RTX. I think it's a 3080. Which was brand new when I bought the computer. I thought it would be nice to get something with really high-end new stuff, and I was lucky I could afford it at that time, so yeah. So I do think that it makes a difference if it looks nice, looks good when you play, and as I play a lot of games which have some big nice worlds in it, then I prefer it to look nice. And luckily it does most of the time. okay. We actually have a gaming laptop from Omen as well. Yeah, and that very often becomes a problem because to run proper on the OS, it starts to get a little bit in the low end. I've worked a lot with servers and stuff like that, and I mean, sitting on a workstation with 1 terabyte of memories, then everything else seems trivial. I don't have that on this computer, and I would not be able to afford it, but I was so lucky I tried it out once, and that was actually a workstation which was built to do TV on. But again, if you buy a server which is don't do that. If you buy a server which costs you nearly $100,000, then you know it has to be good. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. Well, 1 terabyte memory is very expensive because you have to get it in very. Yeah, it was the whole setup. It was also software and stuff like that, which was pre-installed on it. So. I was actually setting up the storage behind it, which I worked for a software company making pretty much virtual storage. Well, it was not virtual, but it kind of was. But it used all and it was very fast. And that was one of the demands that there was for that system. So I was setting everything up, and they let me play around with it for a little bit before I started getting serious with it. Well, you know what? I've been pretty much working in and with IT for, well, since around 1980, so it's more than 40 years I've been doing those kind of things, and before that I actually was pretty much amateur computer person as well, so I've been out in that pretty much most of my life, and I will blankly admit that there's even things now I don't always understand, but apart from that, everything with computers is purely logical. I need to go out there. Okay. Yeah, no, I fully know where you're coming from. The thing is, there's always a reason why a computer do what it does. And I mean, even when it crashes, there's a reason for it. And it is just to find out why it does, because it's being asked to do something it can't actually compute. Oh, it is. I was so lucky I got to work at Intel for some years, and that actually kind of fulfilled all my curiosity, because it was pretty much oh, you want to do that? Try. Let's get it to work. And then things just was tried out, and everything was experimented with. And I love that. And it gave me a lot of knowledge about computers and hardware, and alone that this whole stance that well, if you have an idea, try it out and see if we can get it to work. I love that. But it has damaged me. I cannot have a computer with an AMD processor. I will say that that was actually the case before. I will say, and that's not because I'm biased, but hardware-wise, the best you can get is Intel CPUs, because they are better tested out, and there's a lot going into it, and yeah, you can also feel it on the price. They are in general more expensive than equal AMD. So, but you know the saying, buy cheap, buy twice, and it is very often like that. But I had a very bad experience with the AMD processor in many years ago. It actually overheated and caught fire, and that kind of scared me quite a bit, to be honest. Yeah, I was sitting playing, and if I remember right, it was one of the earlier Warcraft games. Before it became World of Warcraft. And then suddenly I was sitting there playing and saying, that's a weird smell. And then I realized my computer was on fire. Yeah. Yeah, I was happy that happened, because we actually lived in a house in the countryside, which was an old house, so that could have gone very, very bad. So are you still playing World of Warcraft? How is Valheim? I've actually been looking at it and thinking that it might be something for me. Yeah. Yeah, some games is like that, and I think it's really nice when they are, because yeah. Yeah, that was one of the keywords which made me look at it. I will say I do play other games, but I do like the open world concept, to be honest. So, how many animals was there on this planet? Oh, I got them all. Well, let's take the bonus out of that. That is very generous. Well, I will say I think I'm being honed to take care of myself playing on Permadeath, to be honest. I was quite sure that that would be loads of deaths and restart of the game, but I'm still alive and I'm 100 plus hours in now, so I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, but as long as a game is not impossible to play, then I don't mind it's challenging. But there are those games where something look at you and you're dead. That's a little bit harsh, I think, when it gets to that. But I don't mind it's challenging. That's for sure. The funny part was we were actually talking about it before I did it, and there was viewers would say they would never do that because they didn't feel they were good enough, and I was actually thinking the same. I'm not good enough for that. That's way over my head. But I mean, then things shows up and you find out you can actually do it. No doubt about that. Especially when you're green to a game, then you can easily you know, some days then you don't really wanna play around. You want to do something which you like. I used to have a colleague. Let's use him as an example. He had played World of Warcraft since launch date, and he asked if I wanted to play with him because he had some problems with certain things, and he thought I was a very competitive player, which I'm actually not. But I said, yeah, sure, we can. I was in a guild, and we did stuff, but nothing serious. I played with him a couple of times, and we grouped up with my son and daughter as well, because there was some events on, I can't remember what it was. And then I said to him, what do you actually normally do? And this was the time with Draenor, where the garrisons was introduced, and he said, "Oh, I'm in my garrison and do all my stuff, and that's pretty much it. And then sometimes I go somewhere and fish." I said, "What?" Yeah, he loved sitting fishing for hours. I said, "Well, yeah, I've been fishing for achievements and stuff like that, but I never thought about it for hours." But that was how he played, and that made a lot of sense to some of the things. He had played way longer than me, but he reached the top level, but it was not by doing dungeons or raids or even quest lines. It was doing minimal, really, and just do what he liked to do. And No Man's Sky is the same. You can do exactly what you want, and it's your experience which comes out of it. So if you would like to sit and fish, I know you can't do it, but some days that might be what you actually feel you would like to do. And that's why No Man's Sky is such a lovely game, because you can do whatever you do, and there's no right or wrongs. Yeah, but if you want a game where you constantly have to fight, go through a quest line, then you need something which is a linear game. Then you can't handle the freedom. I don't always. Oh, RNG can be your best friend and your worst enemy in the same moment. But yeah, I will say it is one of those things that without the RNG there wouldn't be any games, because then you would go back to, but you would go back to, I don't know how old you are, but have you ever played the first adventure games which came out? And that was pretty much in text form. And it says, I go south, and then it came up, you see a tree and a crossroad, and then you had to choose something. And there was absolutely no RNG, because everything was predetermined. When you did something happened. And you're the same age as my kids. They are around mid-30s as well, so yeah, my daughter is a big Nintendo fan, and my son has always been PC like me. Well, he played on Mac for many years, Oh yeah, something like that. I seem to recall the title. But those type of games was no RNG. The only RNG was your choice, really. I must admit, when you learn the pattern, you learn the track, the route you need to take, then there is no surprises. You know exactly what you're doing, you know where you're going, and you know what it ends with. I don't like games like that. I like the fact that the game fuck with you sometimes. Well, I wouldn't even call it easy because some of them was hard enough, but you just had to sort out the puzzle, and when that was sorted, it was game over, really. I much more enjoyed the first Dungeons and Dragons games which came out, because they actually started to have a lot of RNG in what type of monsters you would meet, how many, how strong they were, and that started getting a little bit more interesting. I used to spend hours sitting with those kind of games because, well, I like the Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a true nerd in that manner.
Warning, threat detected.
How many are there? Offending me. You only come with 2 ships. Yeah, well. It's not a Sentinel ship. It's a normal fighter. Yeah, it's a reward ship from the Utopia expedition. But what makes it good? Well, it's an S-class, but what makes it good is all the stuff I have put on. I always use Infraknife accelerator to shoot with, because that gives, I find, the highest DPS. And then I have put, it came with 3 of these, I think it is, but I filled up, so it has a very high maneuverability, so it's fast, it moves good, and it has good damage. But any S-class fighter, you can actually pretty much get the same out of it. You can get higher damage out of a Sentinel interceptor, that is very correct, but I only have a C-class on this save, so I'm kind of looking to see if I can get S-Class Explorer if anyone would be interested. So 11.9 million, not so many slots, but it is. It's an Explorer, so it have a relatively good hyper range without any. But I'm not going to buy that. I want to have exotic first, so I'm not. There is talk that they will start repeating the expeditions for those who have not done them. So keep an eye up and see if it's suddenly, you know, when you come in and start a new game, then up in the right hand corner there's an expedition, and if there's one on, you can go into it. They normally run 6 weeks. But that's correct. All rewards, you can't get them until you have done it. So I'm just going to take a look at this. And if anyone is interested, the glyph to this system is down in the left hand corner. I need a little bit more. And you have to be in Hesperius Dimension to use them, but if you are, come to this space station and camp out for the ship if you want. I'm in the Rue Bordeaux system, so it's free for everyone. You're very welcome. I'm happy to help out where I can. The thing is, many people are collectors of ships, which I fully understand. I've been the same, and the thing is, some of us chuck it on YouTube with where to find them, and I do that as well. So now I'm going to mess with some sentinels. I like doing that sometimes. Worst case is that they mess with me. But the good thing is, I'm not afraid of running away if it gets too hairy. No, always, and that go for everyone on the channel. Always, if you have questions about things. Tobacco. I'm not into those different flavors. I used to roll normal tobacco for many years, but 2 years ago, after COVID, we decided to actually. It was getting very expensive to smoke in Britain, so thank you for following. Top. Well, it took a little bit to actually get used to vaping, but now I can't smoke a cigarette. I had this idea when we were traveling and got to places where tobacco and stuff was. Top snow. I used to roll something called Golden Virginia, which is made by British Tobacco, so that. But but it's one of these things that I could smoke most types of tobacco when I rolled it, and I was actually not too fussed with that. It was worse in the old day when I was smoking normal cigarettes. That has to be the correct brand, and when I moved to Britain I couldn't get what I was used to smoke, so I had to find a British brand which was close enough, and of course that works out, but you always find a solution. I am Danish, so I came from Denmark. I went to Britain to work for Intel, so that that was kind of why I came this way. It's become very difficult to actually move anywhere nowadays. Oh, damn. So I don't want to fight with the Sentinels because there's a lot of them there. People are so afraid of people from other countries. Oh, they come and steal our jobs, and yeah. But I mean, we had Brexit in Britain, and as a European living as an immigrant in the country, it was quite scary what would happen, but luckily they introduced settled status for us who had been here for more than, I think it was 5 years, which was the cutoff. So we have actually been treated quite nicely, but we have heard all the yeah, I know, I agree. But yeah, no, we have been treated very nice. That's not been, but we heard all the discussions about, oh, all these people came and stole our jobs, and now, because a lot of people have left because they felt very unwelcome, then there is a lack of. There's no people who want to pick the fruit of the fields or the vegetables, because that was traditionally people brought in from Eastern Europe who didn't mind working for low money, and they were saving up over the summer or the year, and went back home in the autumn or whenever they were finished with the pickings, and now there's a problem getting people to actually pick things. There's been problems getting people to clean supermarkets, toilets, hospitals, because cleaning jobs was traditionally people from Asia doing that, and they left because they were not, they didn't want to be here when they were treated a little bit badly. So, yeah. Well, the problem is some people feel they should not do certain types of work. They would rather be on the dole than work in those kind of jobs, and that is a what's it called, first world issue. I mean, if I was in a situation where I had the choice by getting public benefits or clean toilets in a hospital, I think I would clean the toilets. But that's just me, so yeah. No, the funny thing is, I was one of those, you could say, had taken a job from a Brit. No doubt about it, because many British people could have done my job. But one thing they are not very good at here is learning foreign languages. And I'm in that lucky situation. I speak several languages fluently, and that's something you don't find around here. Well,
Technology recharge.
I was going to say, what can I say? Because I think that's yeah. The thing is,
Alert.
everyone can learn
Data received.
foreign languages. It just takes a little bit of effort and time. And the only way you actually get good at languages is speaking them. So it's just getting started, really. I would say it's probably a little bit easier in Europe because we have so many different languages spoken at our doorstep. But of course, learning Spanish wouldn't be bad, and take some trips to Spanish-speaking places. That should be possible, and start speaking with the locals. Then you will build on it. I don't know that one. Orwell for me is 1984. And the one with the pigs. I don't know what that's called in English actually. Yeah, okay. That is there is some very interesting books about that subject. Kipling wrote a lot about India as well. But I would say those times is over, and the world has changed. And no one should put chains on other people. That's my opinion on that subject. I mean, we should be able to live all in peace and fucking work together on building a proper warp drive to a spacecraft so we can actually go out among the stars. Oh. Oh, bugger all. I don't want to fight anymore. Why not? Oops. Wrong one. Yeah.
Warning. Threat detected.
How many is that this time?
Hostile ships approaching.
hitting a little bit hard.
Hostile ships defeated.
So I better bugger off before there's more coming. Electric center, there's a black hole down. Oh, damn. That's why they were after me.
Technology recharging.
I couldn't flee. There's a black hole down there. So yeah, you better deal with that